All right, we're live. Trying to do things backwards here. I have a different setup, but it's all good. Well, welcome, guys. It is day 6 of my 7. Day 7. I am going to take a little sip of this because I'm not on my days right. All right, we got day 7 of my Going Live challenge. So today I'm getting ready to feed Breckers over here. I've been teasing him with shooting TikToks and all of the things. And so he's just getting really just ornery. And he's like, come on, Mom, it's time to get fed early. So I wanted to talk to you guys how I feed my dogs, specifically Breck, and why I give him these products, but also why I use actually all of these things. So first off is I measure his food. So Breck I think last time I went to the vet, he's like 75 pounds. So he's a 75-pound yellow lab, and he gets 2 cups a day. So if you're a yellow lab mom out there, pop in the chat how much your dog weighs and how much you feed him. But he gets only 2 cups per day, 1 cup in the morning, 1 cup in the evening. So I love giving him this bowl. So he is a year and a half old. And he'll be 2 in December. And he loves puzzle toys and all of the things. So this is a slow feed bowl. And what this does is instead of just giving him like a regular round bowl that he gets really bored with, he actually has to work for his food, and it uses his mind even more because he's got to go through and he's got to get all of the nooks and crannies and get all of the kibble out of here. So the first thing that I do is I just sprinkle the kibble all around the slow feed bowl. You can hear everybody, can't you? Come here. Show everybody. Come here. Hi. You'll probably see his nose every once in a while now. So I put it in there. I kind of shake it around a little bit so that way it's, as you can see, it's kind of all over in there. It's kind of a nice flat level. And then I definitely give him, so the first thing that I do give him is this salmon oil, salmon and pollock oil. And the real reason that I give him this salmon and pollock oil is because as a growing, developing puppy, this is good for so many things. Let me tell you. Yes, he's a yellow lab. He does shed, so this does help with shedding, but it also helps with development of the ears, like his hearing, development of his eyes, brain, organs, all of the things. Hey, buddy. It helps with all of the functions of pretty much everything in the body. So really, this is like an all-in-one, just amazing product to add in to even puppies because it helps them with development on top of the benefits of it being liquid gold and helping with shedding. And if you have a lab, you know all about that. So just give them some squirts, kind of mix it around a little bit. Now, the next thing that I use, especially as a puppy who loves to put things in his mouth, is this pre and probiotic. So they're just little capsules, and I just pop these open. He did get some this morning. So the best way to give this probiotic is to actually pop it open and sprinkle it onto the kibble. So this lets it, this like gets it right into his system without having to digest the capsule part of it. The other thing that I really like too is it helps with so much of the digestive tract. So if you've ever had a dog that has ever been on antibiotics or steroids like Breck, he has been because he had a high pH, so he did have like a high, not quite a UTI, but he had some urinary issues. So he was on an antibiotic. Those types of things really kill off the gut health. So with this premium probiotic, it's got digestive enzymes and herbs. This really helps to get the good bacteria back into the digestive system. It helps to regrow that. And then the prebiotics actually feed the probiotics so that they can grow and they can flourish and be happy little probiotics. all the good things in there. So once it does hit the air, so this is one thing that I like about the capsules, is once probiotics start, like they hit the air, they start to die off. So if you've got one that's more of like a jar form and it has the powder, every time that you twist that open, it's exposing that to the air and it's already starting to kill off the probiotics. So by the time you get to the bottom, there's not as many live probiotics as you would think. So that's why I love the capsules, sprinkling it on there and letting him go to town. The next thing that I use for him, especially now as a growing puppy, he's going to be a large breed. I'm hoping he's going to probably stop about 75 pounds. But he's still a big dog. He's running, he's playing, he's jumping, he's wrestling with Keaton, and he is really putting a lot of strain on the joints. So not only does the salmon oil help with the joints and ligaments, but I really want to make sure that he's on a joint supplement, because also if you've got a lab, you know that your dog will probably, they're kind of prone to ACL tears and elbow dysplasia. There's a lot of things like that dogs, as they get older, they can have. So starting a joint supplement early can actually help to prevent a lot of those things. We are actually starting agility on Thursday. I have no idea what I'm doing, but we're going to start agility on Thursday, and I'm really excited. We're going to do some group classes, but he's going to be running, jumping. He's going to be being really active. And so this joint support, it's just a little chewable, is really going to help his joints as he's getting older and grows. And especially if you've got those giant breeds like Leonbergers and Burmese mountain dogs, there's just so many large breed, Great Danes, like all of those should really be started on a joint support for sure as small puppies even, because they just don't live as long. They're growing so big. They really need as much help as they possibly can get. All right, next and last thing that I love to be giving to Breck as a growing puppy. So we actually call this our Core 4 set, is the CBD Mega. So this is for calming, mobility, seasonal allergies, overall vitality. So one of the main reasons I use this is because it's just an overall, just think of it as like a, what are those called? Multivitamin type of deal where you're getting a lot of things in just one chew. So it is just a cool looking black chew, and he gets a couple of those per day, and it's just for overall vitality. Like, he doesn't really need to be calming anymore, but he will need it for the mobility. We just found out that he's allergic to his invisible fence collar. So when he's in the house, we definitely take that off, but he had quite a bit of a hot spot on his neck area. And until I kind of realized, it's from the prongs on his collar. So this will help with calming down the hot spot. So the liquid gold, of course, I'm going to be coming back to this because it helps with so many things. But this CBD Mega is a really, really great product for just all over vitality for any size dog, any breed, anything like that. As you guys have been hearing more and more, CBD is really huge and it has so many loads of benefits. So this one is a broad spectrum. It's sourced here in the US by a very specific farm, and it is a really high quality. Now this one has 0 THC. So that's something that you really want to pay attention to when you're looking for a CBD, is that you want to make sure it has 0 THC. THC, for our furry friends, is bad. We definitely don't want to be having those. But this has 15 milligrams per chew, and it's just a great overall kind of thinking of it like a multivitamin. It's not a multivitamin, but it's like encompasses so many different things. So again, this is called a Core 4 set. We have them broken down. They're actually on major sale this month. So not only by bundling it all together, do you get a discount if you versus like if you bought them all separately, but the core 4 is 50% off this month. So if you've been wanting to try it, if you are even like, man, my dog could really I'd love to prevent going to the vet. This helps with 80% of the top reasons that pet parents take their pets to the vet. You've got things like allergies and stomach issues, and there's just so many top reasons that people take their pets to the vet. Mobility issues, and this helps you to prevent those from actually happening. So that's what I'm really doing with Breck, is I just want to help the longevity of having to go to the vet for any sort of reason like that. And we do have these broken down a little bit too, of like a core 2 and a core 3. So we've got core 2, core 3, and then the whole shebang, core 4. That one is actually 50% off. So if you guys have a dog or a cat, pop it in the chat. Let me know if this is something that you want to try. It even comes with our 90-day money-back guarantee. So you can give it a try, see how it works for your pet for 90 days, and just see the difference. Sometimes if your pet doesn't have any issues, great. Get them on the core 4. Let's keep that happening for as long as we possibly can. Like I said, that's what I'm doing with Breck, as I want to push off having to go to the vet for any sort of reason. And Keaton's actually been on these products for a long time too. He's like 7. And so definitely for the joint support, he's not showing any issues with his joints. He's been on the salmon oil and the joint support for 5 years now. Like I put him on it when he was younger, just because he was an active dog. We were running, we're playing, we're hiking, we're doing all these things. And I didn't want to, I wanted to help protect his joints and keep as much of the fluid as possible in his joints and his ligaments to keep them all lubricated and all that kind of thing. So I hope this was educational for you guys. Please share this with another pet owner. Make sure that you follow me, give me a like, and also if you are on Facebook, make sure you give go and follow me, and then put the notifications on, because I'm going to be going live all the rest of this whole entire month. I'm going to be giving you guys lots of tips for pets, for business, for life, all of the things. We'll be actually going live from Cabo next week. So make sure you guys are following me so you guys can see all of that and not miss any of the goodies. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.
All right, but